Hi everybody, it's Leah with Family Heritage Living. You can see that this is really an unusual location for me and time of day, I guess, maybe more time of day. But I need to get this video out because we're at December 8th. And about 10 days we were notified that YouTube was going to be making some major changes. I had wanted to get a video out and give everybody a heads up that's interested. I just haven't had a chance, so I'm doing it now, and I will do it again as soon as I can. But to make a long story short, YouTube got into some trouble with the FTC. Every 5 years, the FTC, which is the Federal Trade Commission, comes through and they update what's called COPPA. And what COPPA is it's children's protection laws and rules for online sites to use. Well, YouTube was not so good at using the laws from the past 5 years, and COPPA came in and said, or the FTC came in and said, okay, you're in trouble. So what YouTube had to do is they had to pay a $172 million fine to COPPA, or to the FTC. And with that, they agreed to do some changes for their YouTube creators. And anyone that puts videos out on YouTube is a creator. But what it primarily targets is or what it's supposed to target is children's channels. Now, here's the problem. The rules and regulations that are agreed upon and created by the FTC and also YouTube, because they've created some of their own rules, is very arbitrary. They're a broad spectrum and nobody knows what's going on. So anybody's channel can be affected. Also, because YouTube has created some of their own rules, it sounds like they're going to be cleaning house. And exactly how they're cleaning house, low-performing channels that aren't necessarily monetarily useful to them is up in the air, if that's what it means. Nobody really knows. So most of us are going, okay, a channel that uses YouTube as their income is definitely more concerned than we are. We are monetized, but I'll just lay it out for you. We've been monetized for, I want to say, 2 years, and I don't think we've earned $500 from YouTube. Now most of that has been this past in the past year, but my point there is the monetization is not our concern. What our concern is we have about 1,000 really faithful subscribers or viewers, and we have about 200 to 400 on our devotions that are very faithful, and that let us know that the devotions mean a lot to them. But because we have categorized ourselves as a family channel, because we're here to encourage families to live to the best of their ability for the Lord and to raise their family, not only in a way that is sacrificial to the world, but also to the Lord. I don't know if we would be targeted or not. One of two things what happens. If you get demonetized, that's not the big deal. But if they say that you are actually producing content that is aimed at children, then you will get restricted at the least. And what that means for our viewers is you won't be notified when we create a video. You won't be notified in your thumbnails. We won't come up in anybody's suggested video. Anybody that is creating children content they'll just be there. They won't have any way to let people know they're there. You lose all comments. Okay, and that's pretty significant, especially when, most people are using their channels to create community and to interact with each other and to interact with others. So that's kind of the major thing there. Now, what I want to do is I just wanted to make this video short, and what I have done is I have created an email link. If you want to make sure that no matter what happens, and nobody's going to know right away, it starts December 10th for YouTube. As far as the federal regulation, it starts the 1st of January 2020. But things can change at any time. And if you want to make sure that you know where we're at, you subscribe to our email list. And through that, we will let you know when we've put new videos out. We'll let you know if all of a sudden we're gone on YouTube, we're not there. We'll let you know where to find us, whether it's our blog or whether we've gone to another platform like, I don't know, I haven't even looked into them, but I know there's like GodTube and Vimeo, Patreon, which I know a lot of people use Patreon for donations, but it can also be to be seen, your videos be seen. So I haven't looked into any of this stuff. I have no idea, but I do know that as long as we have your email, if something happens, we can let you know where to find us. So if you're interested, go to the link below. As you're prompted, just put in your email. We'll have it in our email list, and we will be sure to keep, update you so that you can keep track of us if YouTube decides to ICNA our channel, or if the FTC comes in and says you're making children's content. So again, obviously we're not making children's content, we're making family content. But there's the thing right there is, again, because the rules are they're arbitrary, they're broad spectrum, nobody really knows. So we just want to cover our tail. But all right, for our die-hard viewers, we wanted to put this first video out. I know we're biting time, but better late than never, right? All right, we'll talk soon. God bless.